Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with My Hero Academia. Last time around we had Final Performance, which was the final performance of Mr. Compress, who managed to escape his bindings from Best Jeanist by basically gouging his body multiple times, and he was able to get the League out of harm's way. Spinner then found the one remaining hand that Shigaraki apparently still had after all this abuse, and put it on him, and that awakened All for One in Shigaraki, who promptly fucked off, basically. He promptly got out of there. So, yeah. So he escaped with the Nomus, and we also learned that Deku has unlocked the fourth user's quirk, Danger Sense, which is interesting. And yeah, he got away, and then at the end, Midoriya was like, oh, Shigaraki, I can't forgive you for what you've done, but you back there, you looked like you wanted to be saved. And I was just like, I don't know about that, buddy. You might be reaching, but oh well. But yeah, so thus ended, I think, the Paranormal Liberation War, and now we move on to something else. So yeah. But yeah, like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of My Hero Academia. Here we go. Man. I mean, they've earned this point. They've earned the right to have something as dark and terrible as this. They've earned it. They have earned it. Remember when they were like chilling in the onsen and Mineta wanted to sneak a peek at the girls, and then his ash just ran into Ida's face? Remember the pool episode? Remember Mirio, the first time you see him in action, he's just butt-ass naked and buff as shit, Remember just like any of Midnight's character before this season and how kind of goofy she was? Because like, oh, tee-hee ha-ha, she's all sexy, that's the joke. She's dead. And fucking people, though. It's like, oh, these heroes, what the hell? And it's like, it was just a terrorist attack! Like, hello? It's like, I don't know, I don't know if this is how Japan would actually react, but, like, look, none of this happened at 9/11, Like, every American, kind of united after 9/11. We were just like, Jesus, that was horrible, but fuck, we're all in this together, sometimes I debate the order in which I should watch my shows, because, to give you an idea, today I'm watching Demon Slayer, My Hero, JoJo, and Full Metal. And sometimes I think, maybe I should do the others first. Let me wait. Because I'm like, My Hero, it's like, look, it's good. Man, it is exhausting, man. And I've kind of grown out of watching, emotionally taxing shows. I'm kind of done with those, So I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll just wait on that. And then it's like, well, no. I gotta do that early, because my reward now is I get to go watch JoJo. JoJo is never emotionally taxing, Now, JoJo has some issues of, sometimes I just don't know what's going on. Right now, I'm in the middle of Giorno versus Diavolo, and man, that is just confusing as hell. But it's not emotionally taxing, Even when characters die in JoJo, it's not this emotionally taxing, But this is kind of why, I really fell out hard in Attack on Titan Season 4. And just recently in My Hero, I'm just like, man, whatever. I'm so tired of this, And I think half of it is because I'm reacting to it, Because I have found that when I react to something, I give it like 200%. And I'm not saying that, people that don't react to it don't do that. You guys are out there. Don't let me discredit you. But when I watch something on my own, I don't know if I give it 200%, But I don't know. I don't watch anything like this on my own. You know what I watch on my own? I watch Spy Family on my own. That show is a hoot. It's great. But this, I don't know. Like, if I had watched this on my own, I would have gotten into it. Yeah. I would have gotten into it, but it's just, I don't know. Look, I'm just gonna hope that this ends with All for One dying, Once, if this, I'm just assuming, which I guess that's the silver lining. We know how it ends. Because Deku says, this is the story of how I become the world's #1 hero. So, there you go. We know how it ends. I guess that's the silver lining, I don't know, man. It's something about these shows, too. Because I kind of catch myself, I kind of catch myself, like I watch with, 500% enjoyment Better Call Saul. And this last season, the last season of Better Call Saul, it's kind of rough. Not in a bad sense, but just in an emotional sense, But for some reason, it just doesn't affect me like this, or Attack on Titan, or something else, And that's why it's Demon Slayer, JoJo, even Full Metal. Full Metal doesn't have this, I don't know. But I'm gonna do what I was going to do, what I thought about doing anyway. Hold up. Let me put my shirt down real quick. Gotta do the Picard maneuver, Oh, which of these are the most appropriate? We'll just go with this one because it's classic. Really clean that out. Because I haven't used this in a year. This is the shot glass we normally use in Attack on Titan. But you know what? Today's the day for it. To the heroes, we lost. And also twice, because I like twice. It's not the same. Pepsi changed up the zero sugar drink. And so it's a lot smoother than it used to be. Man, the chairwoman's dead. That's kind of the biggest shock of all. It's like, oh yeah, she's dead. It's like, well, come on. I was like, you know what, this chairwoman's kind of like Amanda Waller. And then she just died. It's like, well, what the heck? Dang it. The good news, they captured Garaki and Makia and Redestro. Look, All for One right now, he's got Shigaraki's broken body. He's got his own broken body in Tartarus prison. And he's got Seven Nomu, Dabi, and Spinner, and that's it. That's basically it. No Garaki, no Makia, no Redestro, no Mr. Compress. None of that. He ain't sitting too pretty. Meanwhile, no offense to the characters that died, but the biggest hero that died was Midnight. We didn't lose Endeavor, we didn't lose Hawks, we didn't lose Bastionist, or Edshot, or Miracle. All the top heroes survived that. Meanwhile, All for One has, very little right now, So, I don't know. It's also just bullshit that there's just 2 all-for-ones now. It's like, oh, well, that sucks. Or maybe Spinner will kick that fucking hand off of him. Granted, it looked like Dobby was, like, bowing. Like, what the hell, you know? I don't know. More of the aftermath. Ochako going in like the fucking hero she is. More of a hero than that dude that quit, you know? And yeah, all the people, they're like, oh, the heroes, they're screwing up. It's like, dude, there's a terrorist attack. Fucking come on, you know? Can we talk about, by the way, just a quick mention again, that Redestro sucks. Like, apparently it wasn't even a fight for Shigaraki, because Tokoyami took out Redestro immediately, and the next time we see him, he's just out. And it's like, oh, alright. Guess that's it for Redestro. So much for that. Yeah, very, very Attack on Titan vibes. You know, just the fall of Shiganshina at the beginning, you know, that's definitely what I was thinking. But Ochako and Sue going through and helping people, like that's at least a little better than the fall of Shiganshina, you know? And the whole, I am not here, putting that on the All Might statue, like, don't give me your Batman versus Superman garbage, you know? Midnight's dead. Midnight is dead. The like joke character sexy that'd be like if they gave Mineta a heroic death, you know? Like the character who for so long her character was just sex. That was it, you know? She's dead. Majestic is dead, but I really didn't know who that was. Like if you told me like Amajiki was dead, I'd be devastated, you know? I mean, yeah, that's it. That's all I got this episode, you know? That's all I got, so sucks. Sucks. And it's one of those things, it's exactly like Attack on Titan, where it's like, this is good. I'm just depressed and I don't want to watch this now, you know? We still got, 11 episodes left this season? Great. Happy. I'm glad I invested so much time in this happy anime. I'm gonna go watch JoJo. You know what? Do any of you watching this who have seen my JoJo reactions know that anything I say, any negative criticism I have about JoJo, I still really enjoy JoJo. Let's just put that out there. Like, I will take a shitty Koichi episode over this depressing nonsense every day. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. We'll come back and be depressed next week, I'm sure. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist for all of My Hero Academia reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.